Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. It's that time of year where I send you all the nonsense of my life, summed up in about 3 or 4 minutes. This was a really good year for a number of reasons. First and foremost, I met a girl that I'm really excited about. We've been together about 9 months. Her name's Courtney. We spent a lot of time this year traveling together. I did Wilderness Basics course as I do every year. And on the trip where we build an igloo up in Mammoth, she was on my trip, and so we headed off and have been hanging out ever since. See what else happened this year. I met up with my buddy Rick and his wife Laura to go scuba diving in Dominican Republic. That was awesome. First international trip since COVID. First dive trip since COVID, so that was a lot of fun. Then my dad and I did kind of a trip of a lifetime. We spent a week whitewater rafting in the Grand Canyon. That was a lifetime highlight. I gotta tell you, sometime go do it. It was amazing. So it doesn't have to be super physical because my dad's 78. So we went on a motorized boat. It was just beautiful. Like just 7 days, we did the canyon end to end. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I sprained my ankle on that trip. So Courtney and I were planning to do a road trip through Baja. Instead, we did a staycation, and it was just like gluttonous cooking. So I bought a bunch of steaks and cooked something new every day, including a butter-basted ribeye, which was awesome. Also went up to go see my younger brother and his family, and we did a rotisserie rib roast. So one theme this year was all things meat. That was awesome. Did that. It was fun to go see his family in their house, and then I was planning to do a week in the Sierras backpacking, but that got canceled because there was just so much snow. Streams were rivers, trails were streams. It was just a mess. So what ended up happening is I waited until Labor Day, and then me and Courtney went up and just did an overnight camping in Sequoia, which is beautiful. Just one of my favorite places on earth this year is getting out backpacking there, and it was really great to share that with her. I had an unsuccessful elk hunt in the Rockies. That was just still really pretty. Some really, really rough terrain to hike in, some of the toughest I've ever done. Coincidentally, in the same range, San Juan, that I learned mountaineering in back in college. Also, my buddy my friends Chris and Kat got married in the San Juan range, so that happened this year. And then Courtney and I did our first international trip together. We went to Tunisia and Malta, and so that was kind of special because Malta was my 75th country that I traveled. So she got me this 75-year-old birthday card and wrote out birthdays or years and put countries or destination. So spent a lot of time with friends and family this year. I was doing horse jumping lessons for a lot of the year, kind of put that on hold briefly after the ankle sprain, but looking to get back into that. Courtney and I have been doing a lot of cooking and baking, which is fun. So I've got a Russian black bread in the oven right now. We're gonna try making a figgy pudding, just for the heck of it, and made some cookies and stuff. The one big change that was a little downer for the year is I ended up leaving Deloitte after 5.5 years. Really fantastic place to work. Really just positive influence on my life. Just kind of got the feeling that it was the right move for me. The workload was increasing, and I wanted to make space for spending time with Courtney. And then also I was having to give up exercise, and so I'm getting back into that now. But yeah, anyway, so I'm temporarily fun employed, looking to go do some more fun stuff and then figure out what I'm planning to do for next year. But it's been a great year. I'm glad we're still in touch if you're getting this video, and hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.